Hello, Raylene.
Hello, Elisa. How are you?
I'm fine. Hey, Erik, I love you.
He says, hello, Mama. I love you. He's
So
rubbing his hands together.
yeah, I'm really excited about this. Why don't you tell the viewers what we're going to do?
Okay, so today what we're going to do is Erik is going to be doing, it's a form of a semi-trance. He's not going to be completely going into Elisa's body, but what he's going to be doing is moving her physical body. We're going to start with the hands and see how she does with that. But first off, what we're going to do is we're going to raise her vibration through this meditation that takes about a minute to do. It's a simple breathing technique. And it raises your vibration to get you to the spirit world. One thing I wanted to talk to people about is a lot of people feel like they're not connected, or like spirit world is just not there, or they're alone. But the one thing is the spirit world is always there, whether you feel the connection or not. It's just a matter of raising your vibration to connect to that world. And so that's what we're going to do is we're going to raise your vibration, and anybody can use this technique. It's a simple breathing technique. Once you raise that vibration, you can start to feel a connection. So we're going to do the meditation, then we're going to do a connection. After
Okay.
that's when you're going to start to do the trance. So these are all steps that are really important to take to get to this function, to this part.
Do I need to take off my watch or my shoes or anything?
Your shoe, you just want your feet to be on the ground. You don't want to have your legs crossed or anything like that.
Okay, I'll take my watch off just in case. I don't trust you, Raylene. No, I'm teasing. But, you asked me earlier if I ever felt Erik's energy, and I have before. And I know that a lot of people who have experienced it with Erik, his energy is very strong. And like when I get a hug from him, or when he's like sitting next to me, I get these goosebumps that are super intense. Just one step under painful. I know that sounds terrible, but it's really intense. But it doesn't hurt, but it's just intense. All right.
It's the energetic part of it. He says, I've always been intense, Mama.
Mm-hmm. All right, baby cakes. Let's go for it. Do I close my eyes or?
So yeah, go ahead and close your eyes and just follow my guidance. I'm going to have you breathe, and I'm going to do the counting for you. When I'm done counting, I'll tell you to hold your breath, or I'll tell you to breathe out or breathe in. Just follow my guidance. I do want you to expand your belly all the way outwards when we're doing the breathing in. And let's go ahead and begin. Take a deep breath all the way in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now breathe inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold your breath and stay at a standstill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now breathe outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now breathe inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold your breath and stay at a standstill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now breathe outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now breathe inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold your breath and stay at a stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now breathe outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold your breath and stay at a standstill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now breathe normally.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not a smoker.
The first one can be a doozy, but you're going to get like a sense of relaxment or...
I do. Definitely.
Okay, so what you just did is you reset your vagus nerve and you raised your vibration. The vagus nerve is connecting to like your subconscious stress, like the fight or flight mode. And so you just now restarted that. Now the next step to do with this is to actually do a connection. So for me, connecting is a prayer, but I've come up with this very simple technique. It's an affirmation. Now what I want you to do is just repeat after me. Go ahead and close your eyes as you do this, because as you close your eyes, it takes away your filter.
I take thee, Raylene, as my lawfully wedded wife. I'm kidding. Repeat after me. All right.
Erik says, Mom, where's the ring?
My $75 wedding ring. All right. Go for it.
He's funny. He's getting a ring out of his cereal box and he's handing it to me. I'm worth more than that, Erik.
It's better than this time.
Right. All right. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do a connection. So go ahead and repeat after me. Angels.
Angels.
And guides.
And guides.
And all of positive light.
And all of positive light.
I am now connecting to you.
I am now connecting to you.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Take a breath in.
With a breath in.
No, you take a breath in.
Oh.
And out. And there you go. That's your connection. That's also your sense of protection because you've only connected to positive light.
Oh, good.
Okay. So now for the next step, Elisa, I'm going to move my camera down a little.
Shall I move my camera down?
Yeah, if you can.
Oh, yeah, I can.
You see how I've got my hand on the table here?
Yeah.
Yep, exactly like that. That's how I want your hands. And I want you to, don't rest your arms like this. I want your arms to be outwards so that way you're not putting any weight down, just like that. Now what I want you to do
I can't rest it on the armchair then, right?
Right.
So I have to
lift it upwards. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. So now what you're going to do as your hands are there, go ahead and say, Erik, I give you permission to move my hand as your hands are upwards, and you're going to feel very light. It's going to be like a sudden movement. It's not going to be you. And just relax with breathing and go ahead and say, Erik, move my hand.
Erik, move my hand. I'm kind of concentrating on how hard it is to lift my elbows up and keep them there.
So you don't want it to be to where it's like stressing your body. You want to be in a comfortable position. So
wait, let me see. I need to just dangle them. Okay.
There you go. That looks better, Elisa. All right.
All right. Erik, you have permission to move my body. Or my hand.
He says he's coming on in. He says to relax there and give him a moment to get used to your energetic, the body. He's getting used to your energy there.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. And do you feel any sensation on top of your hands at all?
Let me see.
You see how your arms are close together, kind of like, let me move this up.
Yeah, I feel coolness on top of my left hand.
Yeah. So you see how your arms are kind of inwards like that? I want you to try and move them out. There you go.
I just put just one hand maybe, right?
There you go. Let's see if that works better.
I feel tingling in my little finger.
He's trying to move the energy.
I'm probably having a stroke.
No, Lisa. This takes some time. Not a lot of time though. See how your arm is really close to you. Try moving it. There you go. Just like that. All right, let's try with that position. So that way he can move through your energetic body. Okay. You can see him trying to get used to the energy of your hand, of the body.
I feel tingly in all my fingertips now.
Uh-huh.
That's probably hard to do because I'm like one of those people nobody can hypnotize.
No, it's just a matter of like your energy and where you're at. You can get this. Let's give him some time here.
Yeah.
And close your eyes. It might be easier for you with your eyes closed.
Okay, got it. And with no expectation. I have no expectation.
No expectation, and have that arm relaxed.
It's not totally relaxed. That's the problem. Let me unstick my fingertips.
So, try moving. All right, so let's go with putting that arm on your chair.
Okay.
And see if it's more relaxed and comfortable that way.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
Okay. All right, so let's work with this.
My arm is lazy.
You look much better.
My arm is
lazy. You look much better because it doesn't look like you're holding it. And when we do this technique, you want your arm to be really completely relaxed and in a comfortable position so that way spirit could just take it over and you don't want to be in control over it at all. So it's kind of like you're giving one of your limbs away temporary.
Okay.
He's laughing. He goes, "This is fun."
Why can't I just give you my thighs? That's the thing that has cellulite. That's the extremity of my
He says, "I'll kick somebody with that." He says, "Okay, let's focus, Mom."
Sorry.
All right. All righty. Close those eyes again.
Definitely feel something.
Mm-hmm. Keep relaxing.
Feels like my fingers are stuck though to the.
Oh, to the computer?
No,
or to the desk.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
to peel them off.
Yeah, there you go. We want it to be loosely there. We were clammy.
I always am.
He says he's trying a different technique, a different way right now. So if you feel the energy moving from your hand or moving differently, he's trying a different technique.
Yeah, I'm probably hard. Oh, I feel one finger getting lighter.
Uh-huh.
That finger just got lighter. The fourth digit. It kind of moved up.
He's trying a different technique now.
He's working with a hard case, so god dang.
He loves you so much. He really does.
I love him.
I love you, Mama. We got this. Okay. And are you relaxed back in your chair?
Well, now I will just drape my head forward, but this is fine. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
God, I hope I don't snore.
It's okay. On your arm, is there a way he wants you to move your shoulder outwards more? He says to move the shoulder out.
Oh,
So,
like back, or what do you mean outward?
yes.
Yes, what?
Okay, so see my shoulder right here? See how I've got it kind of in? Move it out like that.
Oh, okay.
You want it out. There you go.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Poor Erik. Jesus, he's got work cut out for him. Sorry, people.
He likes doing this.
Erik can bench press 2 fingers. He says,
He says, and that was a lot.
yeah, it is.
No. He's gonna get this. He's very determined. He says, okay, Mom, let's work here. Let's see, what can we...
I feel all sorts of crazy things in my fingers, though.
The tingle, it's gonna be like a tingle sensation or prickle or warmth.
Yes, yeah.
He's trying to, okay, so now I can actually see his energy is moving into your hand. You can see him trying to grip it. For you, talking distracts you. Try and talk.
Okay.
While you're doing this, it's easier.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to shut up. Okay.
No. Talking it distracts you from like your hand, and so he's able to move your hand.
Okay.
For you to shut up.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Take me to your leader. I don't know what else to say. So, Raylene, what are you going to do this weekend?
I'm going to finish unpacking my house.
Ugh.
Yes.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, we went through a move. We had pipes break, and we had to move.
Ugh.
What are you doing this weekend, Elisa?
Oh yeah, here. I feel my 4th digit again. It moved up. Okay, but don't pay attention, Elisa. See, focusing is not my strong point, so, but yeah, it's doing it.
He's doing it. He's
Hallelujah.
moving.
Was that the finger you were aiming for, Erik?
No.
I feel like it's just suspended. I don't feel like I'm making it go up at all. It's like a very relaxed levitation.
Yes, and actually, this is just a little peak of it. That's him being able to move it. Now you see, you'll be able to come to a point, and I want to actually.
Wow, that is so weird. Look at that. That's no effort.
None. And watch, if you look at mine too, go ahead and move mine, Erik. He's just moving your finger. He'll be able to move the hand, completely the way that he does with mine. Yours, he's just really getting used to your body, your energy in your body, and starting to figure out how to work with you. Whenever Erik is working with anybody, whether it's a trance channel or any type of channeling, he's getting used to your energy. So if the person has high energy, has low energy, or like bubbly energy, that's what he has to get used to. And it's like a form of a merge. You're sharing energy with him. So he's got to learn how to lower his energy, densen his energy to match yours to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm kind of dense. He probably has to work hard. Erik, what is it about my energy that makes it a challenge?
He says it is the lower vibration, Mom, the more of the density. He says, and you will notice that as you were talking, you were able to let me come in more. He says, you're an active meditator, Mom.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, God, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Like gardening. I love washing dishes, vacuuming. I just don't like getting out the vacuum cleaner. I don't know what. If somebody will get it out, that's fine. I don't want to get it out, but I will vacuum the hell out of the house if it's out. So why is my energy so dense?
Well, for one, because you're human. And for two, he says, you've got a lot of things that you're going through with life. He says, think about the grandchildren, think about my brothers and sisters. He says, you've got life, you've got things that are really distracting you and keeping your energy at this more density level. He says, yoga, stretch, Mom. He says, stretch your muscles. This can be like touching your toes. It doesn't have to be actual yoga, but this is going to raise your energy so it's not so dense. That the meditation that we just did with holding your breath, this actually comes from Chinese, China, and it really does work. It's very, very quick. If you can learn to do breathing techniques and then do something active, that will raise your vibration. But it's really all about where your vibration is, the density of you, and how to work past that. Erik can actually help to raise the vibration too. It's more of like a different form of communication, or a different form of, want to do it, trance. So we're going to do this with you. It's actually not a form of trance. It's going to be him coming into your energy field. So we've got our energetic fields, everybody. And when we have our energetic fields, you know, for instance, when you have that eerie sensation like somebody's behind you, but there's nobody there, that's in spirit coming into your energy field.
Oh, there's somebody there. Before you do it, before I forget, how many times do you do the 7 and 7, and then how many times do you do the going up to 5 and holding it for 7? Or
okay. So what you do is you take a deep breath in and you count to 7 as you take that breath in. Once you get there, you hold your breath for 5 seconds.
Well,
and then
you didn't do
breathe
that at
out.
the beginning. Yeah, at the beginning, you just had me go right down.
I know, but I actually wanted you to do the holding your breath, and that's why I was telling you to stop.
Oh, I got it.
So we actually went a little bit longer than what you have to do it.
Okay.
But that's it. That's the technique.
So you tortured me
so
more?
What you do is you'll breathe in for the count of 7.
You tortured me more?
I did. I wanted.
Bitch! What the hell? God, I turned purple here. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing with you.
I'm so sorry. I wanted to make sure we raised that vibration properly because you weren't holding your breath.
It's good.
So
if we're raising enough, I will die, and then my vibration will be very high.
Oh my God, he's over here. He's laughing with you. He's turning purple too.
Oh wow! All right, so what are we gonna do now?
Erik, stop. He's giving you an oxygen mask right now. He says, "Mom, we've got this." He says, "I'm not letting you come over anytime soon."
I know, I'm teasing.
What we're going to do is we're going to have Erik come into your energetic field, because this is a way that he can also raise your vibration. And so the reason I like to have people close their eyes when they do this technique is because when your eyes are open, you have a filter. Your filter gets in the way of what you're seeing. And so the filter could also get in the way of your energetic energy, the feeling, your sensation. So what I want you to do is I just want you to close your eyes, and we're going to set intention again. And so
what do I do with my hands?
You can leave them on the table. You can leave them anywhere.
Anywhere, but not close to each other, or?
They can actually be close to each other, because what we're doing is we're going to be using your energetic field, which is not your body. So you're going to be sensing outside the body.
All right.
All around you. All right, so now say, Erik.
Erik.
Come into my energetic field and allow me to feel you.
Come into my energetic field, however dense, and allow me to feel you.
But the density part doesn't necessarily matter right now, because he says, I'm coming into you.
Okay.
And now you're going to be waiting to sense if you feel him in front of you, behind you, to the right, or to the left. And as you feel this, you're going to get like a sense of energy. He's going to be pulling his energy into you to raise your vibration.
Okay, let me see. Where do I feel you, Erik?
Try not to focus or like to force that. Just relax and he'll come in. You'll feel it. So just relax there.
I think he's to my right.
Bingo.
Goody.
Bingo, bingo. He's pointing his fingers at you. Okay, so now as he's right there, he's going to be coming in closer. So stay in this position that you're in. For those of you that are clairvoyant, you can actually see towards Elisa's right where he's standing and how he's coming closer. It almost looks like fuzzy air.
Feels colder on that side.
That's Erik. That's his energy.
Cool, Erik.
Now, as he comes in closer, he says he's giving you a hug, Mama.
Oh.
Coming in for a
Oh,
hug.
I feel the cold wrapped around me.
Yeah.
Oh, but more so on the right. That's awesome. You guys could do this with Erik or any of your loved ones or
Any of the loved ones. It doesn't have to be Erik. This can be anybody that has crossed over. It doesn't matter if they've been over there a while or if they've been over there a year. Any spirit can do this with you. You can do this with your spirit guides. You can do this with ascending masters. Any
I
of
feel
them.
like he's holding my hand or my whole hand is cold.
Yes. Is it the right?
Yeah.
Yes. He says he's on the right hand.
Cool.
And he says he loves you. He says he wants to stay here and to remain close to you. He says, thank you for letting me do this with you, Mom. He says this is only the beginning and there's much bigger things coming.
Oh, I love it. I wouldn't mind trance channeling you, but then I would be like unconscious and not know what's going on.
So there's different forms of trance, Elisa. What you're doing with Erik moving your hand, that's a form of trance. And then there's people that come in and they, like me, I don't leave completely. It's almost like I'm stuck in my head. Erik can completely take over my vocal cords, my body, but there's going to be bits and pieces that I will remember, but not the whole thing. And it's because he says I'm too scared to completely let go. But there's different forms of trance, so not everybody will be completely out.
Well, what is she afraid of, Erik? Well, Kim was afraid to let go because she was afraid she's going to pee her pants. I thought that was kind of funny.
He says I'm afraid to let go of my body. He says
Why?
it's
Why,
a
Erik?
matter of trust.
Oh, yeah.
I need to create more of a sacred space or safe place that I'm going to feel safe completely going to. And right now, because I don't have a memory, and that's my problem if I'm not remembering where I'm going, and when I come back into the body, I get almost like sick. I get really shaky. I get really jittery.
Ooh, that's awful.
And so
So
I'm trying to balance it.
maybe you should create this visualization of like a beautiful forest with a park bench and birds tweeting and flowers and
Absolutely. I actually I don't have it here. It's a drawing meditation that I did, and I was going to do this with Erik tonight. And I've got a waterfall. I drew it so that way I can see it, because for a lot of people you can't create this image in your mind, so they don't think they're going to it. And so if you're not someone that can create it, draw a picture. Get a piece of paper and just draw something simple and set the intent of that's where you're going to go. And if you don't trust yourself with going there, set the intent of having Erik or a guide keep you safe to get you there. It's all about intent, and that's what I'm learning with Erik, and that's what I'm working on. And it's helpful.
well, will she eventually be able to completely let go, Erik? Of course, free will is involved. So,
Fuck yes.
all right, okay. So, when somebody trance channels you and they're completely out of their body, do they have your kind of accent? You had a little bit of a twang, Texas twang, not much of one, or
He says they will. He says my personality is what comes in the most. He
and
says
your mannerisms. Oh my God, I remember when Jamie trance channeled you. That's the first time I ever saw a trance channeling, and you opened your eyes and you saw me. I was sitting at the back, and you sort of ran, not real fast, but ran down the aisle toward me, slightly, with your body slightly forward and head like this and turn. That's how you would come to me when you were sad. You would come for a hug. You would walk slightly forward, your head turned and drop down a bit.
oh, Erik.
It was so sweet.
He says it was a sense of being reunited with a long lost love, except for a long lost mother.
Yeah.
And that's the sensation that was coming back. He says what people don't realize is when I come back in to borrow somebody's body, he says my feelings come back as Erik as well. He says I can hide some of them, or I can choose not to experience some of them. But he says when it comes to my family, he says I get my feelings, I get caught up in them, and those emotions do come out. But he
Boy,
said,
there was not a dry eye in the room. They felt that energy, that mother son energy, I guess, and it was
amazing,
amazing. Yeah.
amazing. He says, I'm going to continue to do these things with you, but he's going back onto the type of trance channeling. And when the person leaves completely, their conscious body is all the way out, that's when Eric's more tone, his Texas tone would come in.
Mm-hmm.
But even without the person being able to leave completely, Eric's body language will come in.
I see that.
Oh, yeah. Will come in, his gestures, the way he sits. Like whenever he's in my body, he spreads my legs out like he's got balls in between there.
Yeah. Well, he's airing them out.
There's nothing. You're gonna break my legs.
But he does that, and he also wraps his ankles around the front legs of the chair. He used to sit like that sometimes, or jiggle his knee, and it's just it's amazing.
Absolutely. The other thing with trance channeling, make sure you're comfortable. Your clothes are comfortable. I did a trance channel with Erik, and he was trying to take off my bra because he said it was too tight. He didn't take off the shirt or nothing like that. Yeah. He took off my shirt. He was trying to do it with his hands in the back, and then he got in trouble. He goes, I better not do that because she'll get mad.
Oh, yeah, he used to do that with Jamie, too. The very first time, he'd like, oh my God, wow, this, and he got in big trouble, and he'd always ask for a hair tie and tie it. So he obviously does not know how to do a ponytail. Her hair would like be in like a rat's nest back there. So yeah, you have to behave yourself. And I think it's important when you have somebody trance channel you to have the rule that they need to leave your body in better shape than when they enter, like heal things that need to be healed, etc. So you be a good boy and do that.
And he will. Erik, he's here to teach people boundaries for one. He's here to teach people lessons. So you make sure you put those lessons and those boundaries down with him, because if you don't, he's going to give you the lesson of you need to do that. It's something that's important. Erik does respect you. He does respect your body. He respects everything about you. And work with him. Erik can work with anybody. You just tell him to heal me, to stay in me for this amount of time. Give him a time frame. You don't want to ever let a spirit come in and say, hey, come out whenever the heck you feel like it. You always want to have a time frame of when you're doing these things.
Or you don't want to say, hey, I want to do this now. Get your ass over here. You don't want to do that either.
No, because Erik doesn't like to perform. He's not like a dog. He doesn't say, you can't say jump and he'll say how high. He actually likes that. But yeah, no, definitely set the intention. Intention is huge, and set your white light around you when you're doing these types of things. But that simple technique with the hands, guys, anybody can do this. Make sure that you guys are comfortable. Your arms, you don't want them to be too close, like you're hugging yourself. You want space like that, because they're using your energy. And if your energy is kind of
interfering, if the energy of one arm and interferes with the energy of the other arm, it's going to make it more difficult, I guess.
Absolutely. You want to have that open energy, the open body. Your body is like a conduct, and so you want to keep it open.
Do you want to should you spread your fingers apart so that one finger doesn't interfere with the other finger energy?
He says yes, it would be helpful. But this is for like the beginning, when you're beginning with the practicing of it. When spirit gets used to your body, your density, your energy level, then they can actually move you very freely. He says, so allow the spirit to get used to your body. So make things easy, as having your shoes off, having your feet all the way grounded on the floor. Jewelry, if you're wearing like crystals can actually help you with trance channeling. But have, so like this here, this is just on like a stretchy string, so it's not metal. None of this is metal. It's blue kyanite, and it's smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is good for grounding. Blue kyanite is for communication.
Oh, of course, blue, like the blue chakra. So do you put that on the hand you want them to move, or does it make no difference?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. You can even have the crystal next to you if you don't have like any type of jewelry. Have it next to you, and that crystal energy is something that he can work with, because crystals hold energy, and Erik is energy.
Oh, that's cool. Well, so where can they get a bracelet like that?
Well, I made this one.
Oh, awesome.
I've got an Etsy shop. It's Crystal Angel 7 Etsy. And
The 7, the numeral, obviously.
Yes.
Okay, Crystal Angel 7 Etsy.
Yep, and that's on Etsy.
On Etsy. Wait.
On Etsy.
Okay, is it Crystal 7, Crystal Medium 7, or is it Crystal Medium 7 Etsy on Etsy? I'm so confused.
Thank you for pointing that out. It's Crystal Angel 7 on Etsy. That's the shop name. So when you click for a shop name to search for a shop, Crystal Angel 7 will be up there.
Okay.
But you guys, you can get these beads to like make your own if you guys like to do arts and crafts. It's a form of active meditation.
Okay.
Amazon sells gemstone beads. You can get them from Amazon and do your own creating. It's a form of meditation. If you guys can't find any.
That would be a good active meditation, I bet.
That's cool. It is. I get quite a bit of guidance when I do that. And, for a lot of people, you're expecting when you're in meditation to hear this whole sentence like me and you talking right now, Lisa. And that's not necessarily the way it is. You don't hear with the outside ear. You're hearing with your mind, or it's a knowing of information that's coming to you. So a lot of people want to put that down, that expectation down, and just allow the knowing of information or the thought process to just, as if you're talking to yourself while you're in meditation, to go.
Yes.
And that's what's going to happen while you're creating things. You're going to have these things that come and just realize that you're channeling.
Cool.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. Erik, you want to add anything else before we close?
He says, I love everybody.
Oh, I love you too.
He says,
what's behind you? Those aren't sex toys, are they?
Oh, God, no.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm actually.
Might be. What is that? What is that, girl? Come on, don't be holding. Huh?
This is where I do all of the sexual stuff.
Ah, okay, I figured.
They're actually
Raylene got game. They're what?
They're toy containers.
Okay. Okay.
Swords and guns.
You let your kids play with.
No. They're guns and swords.
Okay. Well, that one looks kind of iffy. The blue one. The blue one with the orangey looking on its shaft, so to speak. No, yeah. Oh, okay. Well.
Check it out.
Well, God, that's disappointing. All right, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing with you. All right.
You are so funny. Erik is laughing at you. He goes, Mom, way to go.
Yeah, Christina, when I say things like that, she goes, Mom, here's a line. Here's you. Anyway, so, but she's opposite Christina. All right, so y'all can get in touch with her at Crystal, oh my God, Angel Medium 7, now I'm all confused, but go ahead. Angelmedium7.com, right? With a
my website is www.angelmedium7.com, and my Etsy shop is Crystal Angel 7. So if you have an Etsy account, just go onto Etsy and type in Crystal Angel 7 for all of my jewelry. And if you want to set up an appointment with me, I offer astrology sessions. I offer just basic medium, if you want to connect to your loved one sessions. And if you don't want a session, you just want to purchase like an astrology birth chart, a relationship chart, a child chart. I also just offer those so that way you can read them yourself. And that's all stuff on my website. All of this is under the scheduling tab. So if you would want to purchase anything, it would be just like scheduling an appointment, even for the charts, but you wouldn't actually get an appointment. You would just get the chart that I would be sending to you, but it is under the scheduling tab.
That's awesome. And also, you're hopefully in the future going to go back to your monthly Q&A sessions.
Yes, we are going to be doing my Q&A sessions, and actually probably in about no more than 2 weeks, my website will be up with you to be able to come in and put your questions in, and it's going to be something that you submit on PayPal, and you put your question on PayPal. It's going to be one question per person, and we're going to only allow about 30 questions per month.
Yeah, and so you book up fast. That's awesome. That's exciting. All right. Well, thank you, Raylene. Thank you, Erik.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, Elisa, and I look forward to talking to you again.
All right,
Bye,
girl.
everybody.
Bye. Bye, everybody.